want to see the Boise Philharmonic do the wave? Yeah! Starting over here. We're doing it. I'm doing it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Now, as we, the string family, play a piece for you now that uses... I want you to see if you can figure out what happens when the string players use more force when they're playing pizzicato, or when they use less force when they play pizzicato. What happens to the sound as a string player uses more? Like a duck. But if you insert the mouthpiece into the instrument, the sound comes out like this. Isn't that amazing? What the double reed of the bassoon sounds like all by itself. Rarely, by the way, is this heard. These are normally just left out in the wild. There's very few that are captive, these bassoon reeds, and so it's very rare to hear them indoors. Usually this is an outdoor animal that we get to come across. However, when this magical reed gets inserted or gets put onto the vocal, which gets connected to the bassoon, all of a sudden the vibrations of that reed create sound waves that sound like this. Sound is that they buzz their lips. They hold their lips very tight. They buzz them, and they buzz them into the mouthpiece, which is the vibration that starts the sound wave going. Here's what their mouthpiece sounds like if they just buzz on their mouthpiece without the instrument. Exactly. You're exactly right. All my physics majors in here know that the larger the instrument, the lower the sound. So listen to this. This is the gong. Just a couple more questions, and then we're going to play our last piece for you. Yes, young man right here.
Do you guys like what you do?
Do we like what we do? No. We love it. It is the coolest thing ever. We all, when we were your age, we all sat where you're sitting, and we looked at an orchestra, and we thought, you know what? It would be so cool if someday I could sit on that stage and play. And so each person up here decided that for themselves. And then they went home and they practiced their instrument every day. And then eventually they got good enough to go to a music school. And then in the music school they got good enough to graduate. And then when they graduated they got good enough, they kept practicing. They got good enough to take an audition for a job. And they won a job. And they won a job in the Boise Philharmonic or any other orchestra. And now they are sitting up on stage, so they still remember what it was like to sit in the audience and look at the stage and go, wow, someday maybe I'll get to sit up there.